This will hopefully be my last video. I gotta talk about this nasty ass shit right here, man. So I fell down a rabbit hole Friday night funkin' on accident, and now I've just hit the bedrock, the crust of the earth, the core of the planet, and it doesn't get any worse than this. I mean, it just can't. It just can't. Trust me, it cannot get any worse than this. And we're gonna go over on how I landed in this spot. So I started off by making a satirical video. Satire. It was a joke. It wasn't supposed to be taken seriously when I was talking about stick figures reenacting gore. So this is where we started. Pay attention to my fucking hand. Then I found something called Gore Box. I scrolled across it. It's like a sandbox type of thing with realistic physics, which people were reenacting gore. A little bit more realistic than the stick figures. Then I found Friday Night Funkin' mods, where people were importing and drawing Ronnie McNutt, Funky Town Gore, Schwabi, and you were battling them. And at the end, they would die after you beat them. Then people were taking that and importing the ending of real footage. So you would actually see the person take themselves out when you won. Then we're going to go another layer deeper. It was just straight up gore. They did not give a fuck. They would just, just make the whole thing gore. Just why not? And now we get to a point of no return. Down here. Put my hand off camera. Can't get any worse than this. There are people out there who are making Friday Night Funkin' mods based off of Daisy's destruction. If you don't know what that shit is, good on you. But I've heard Scare Theater and other YouTubers talk about it years and years ago. And what it is pretty much a guy named Peter Scully, who was in Australia. He racked up a whole bunch of debt because he was scamming people. Fled to the Philippines, started abducting kids with two girls that he called his girlfriends. He was recording himself doing horrific and disgusting, deplorable, abhorrent acts to these children. After recording them, he was selling them on the dark web for thousands of dollars. And he got caught doing this shit. And one of those videos that he made was called Daisy's. And there are people who are taking that shit and turning it into a Friday Night Funkin' mod because they made like a 60 minutes documentary in which they showed the pictures of the women and Peter Scully. And people were taking those pictures and importing them. But let me get this one out right here. I found out about this because I was editing my first video and I saw it on the sidebar and I was like, yo, what the fuck? And the people in my comment section were pointing out, yo, Cole David, did you see it on your sidebar? Did you see it on your recommended videos? And I was like, yeah, I did see it. I did see it right there. I'm not clicking on that shit. I'm not clicking on it. I'm not. I have no reason to. And that was my initial reaction. Then I saw people inside my second video writing in the comment section, which just released yesterday, saying that if you do click on that video, apparently somehow the creator of this got screenshots of the real deal and censored the screenshots and posted them in there. Posted censored screenshots. There's a point of no fucking return. I hope I never have to talk about this shit ever again. I don't want to. Some of you people are so fucking nasty. So disgusting, so abhorrent. You are fucking attached to the computer. It's not even like you're terminally online. I'm actually under the idea that these wires from your computer are into your fucking neck, giving you a blood supply. And the second you turn off that computer, you die with it. This is a next level of fucking degeneracy. Not even stupidity. You're just fucking gross. And you know what's even better? You want to know what the cherry on this shit Sunday is? The guys who are doing this are teenagers. Fucking teenagers. These aren't 30-something-year-old men. Not 20-something-year-old men. It's a 16-year-olds. Teenagers making this fucking filth. And one of them was like, I abandoned the project because after building most of it, I saw that it was degenerative. Oh, is that really true? No, that's not what happened. What happened was a lot of these guys who were making these projects, when they first came out, they were facing so much backlash that they started tweeting out, I can't take the backlash anymore. I'm canceling the project. Like a little fucking pussy. You know what you fucking look like to me? This is what you look like to me. My shit back on. I hope I never have to talk about this ever again. It's just fucking sickening. It's sickening. It's fucking uncomfortable. It's weird shit. And you're fucking deluded. And a lot of people made videos about these groups of people who, well, what do you know? Ooh, guys, get prepared to have this bombshell dropped on your head. You might not believe me when I tell you this. But what if these guys in these groups were harassing their detractors? This is what I have to say to them. Take that shit with you. Sell that on eBay for $2.99. That was mostly like gas. It didn't have that. Didn't have a. Didn't have that to it. Didn't have that growl, that burp. It didn't have the fucking pelotas. So $2.99. But yeah, harassing detractors, doing just more abhorrent shit, and then some of them were just like exiling themselves, like fucking Napoleon Bonaparte, just running away with their hands in the air, like, okay, I get the point. Whoa. And then some of these other guys were like, no, I'm gonna stick around and I'm gonna sink with my ship. And apparently that V6, there was supposed to be a version 6 that got canceled. Again, I'm not caught up in this shit. Want to know why? Because I don't talk about this type of shit like that. I don't want to keep researching into this shit because it's stupid. It's fucking corny. And you see I always block out the people's YouTube channels when I try to show the videos. I try to block out the top link, even the fucking name at the top and name at the bottom, because I don't want you guys to get any more fucking notoriety than you already have. Because first things first, that's what you're looking for, some of you. And the second person is like, you're gonna fucking cry like a baby. And again, I do not condone the harassing of any individuals. Do not harass anybody. Do not target anybody. I gotta throw that in this video. I do not condone that. I'll never condone it. We do not weaponize over here. No weaponizing of the audiences. We don't do that shit. Okay? This audience will not be weaponized. We're not targeting. We're not witch hunting. We're just making each other aware of what the fuck is out there, as per usual. Just like when I go over my mixtapes and I talk about, you know, cartel beheadings, or, you know, Guso Milk, where women are eating shit and puking it up, or when I talk about Terrible Meal and women are eating food and puking it and they're eating it again, or when I talk about MD Pope and other things like that. We're just making each other aware of the things that are out there. Okay? No harassment, no bullshit. Please, to my audience, we don't do that. We don't do that. I trust in the fact that you won't do that, because I know how y'all are. Y'all are great fucking people, great individuals. We're on this side of the fence, and they're on that side of the fence for a fucking reason. And trust me, I feel just as fucking disgusted as you do. We all do. The silence in the room is loud. Usually most of my videos, I throw a whole bunch of jokes in. I'm joking. I only made like 1 or 2 in this video just to at least fucking make this a little bit more digestible. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a very serious topic. And again, I'm not going to joke about the topic. I'll plant my seeds around it, but you can't joke about the actual topic within itself. Just can't. That's not for me. That's the end of the video. Like, favorite, share. Most importantly, definitely comment and subscribe. I'm your boy, Cold Raven. Check out my Patreon where you'll get early access content. Like, you'll probably be watching this today if you're a patron. You'll probably be catching it Saturday or Sunday if you're not a patron. You'll get early access content weeks and days ahead of time. Discord access. You'll get fucking exclusive content over there. Exclusive polls. I'm running a poll right now to see which one's going to win and which video I'm going to be doing. Then I have another poll to have them vote on another video. All that extra shit. It just really helps me out a lot and helps me continue making videos So I appreciate everybody who's a patron, and I appreciate people who do it just to help me out and keep me making videos, and people who actually enjoy the benefits and shit like that. Thank you to everybody who is a patron, and you get your name at the credits. So with all that being said, I'm your boy Cold Raven. I'm gonna catch y'all the fuck later. If you're a guy, go jerk your dick. If you're a chick, go flick your bean. Peace.